Assalamu alaikum and peace be upon you all. Today I want to talk to you about something that we all noticed but rarely question: the rise of green marketing. Everywhere you look, companies are using the color green and the idea of nature to make us feel like we're making healthier choices. We see green pills for better digestion, green powders that promise all our daily nutrients in one scoop, and green smoothies and supplements. Even fast food chains have redesigned their spaces with green walls, plants, and warm natural lights, not because the food got healthier, but because we feel healthier sitting in that environment. So, why does the color green affect us so powerfully? This feeling is ancient. Across so many religions, the imagery of paradise is consistent: gardens, shade, flowing rivers, and lush greenery. When we imagine serenity, where do we go? To a forest, a garden, a place surrounded by nature. Our hearts naturally rest in green. But marketers know this, and they use it. They take our natural, God-given connection to nature and sell us products that imitate it, instead of guiding us back to real health. This brings me to one of the biggest green industries today: probiotics and gut health supplements. They are sold as little miracles. Take a pill and suddenly your digestion improves, your bloating goes away, and your energy rises. But here's the truth: most people taking probiotic pills don't actually need them, don't fully understand what they do, and aren't getting the results they expect. That's because gut health is much more complex than a capsule. These pills are often literally green or packaged in calming natural colors, promising balance and healing, but true gut health doesn't come from shortcuts, and it definitely doesn't come from an overpriced pill or powder. To understand how to actually support your gut, we need to start with the basics. Probiotics are living organisms, basically bacteria that support your gut. Your intestines already contain trillions of these microbes, a community called the gut microbiome. And one of the most crucial events for your lifelong health is the moment you enter the world. When a baby passes through the birth canal, they are coated in a layer of their mother's bacteria, which seeds their very first gut microbiome. Babies born via C-section receive a different, often less diverse set of microbes. That's why practices like immediate skin-to-skin contact are so encouraged in obstetrics. It's a way to transfer essential bacteria. So if you deliver by C-section or aren't able to breastfeed, please don't beat yourself up about it, but try to have lots of skin-to-skin contact with your newborn instead. This first microbial community is shaped by early feeding, family, pets, and environment, and it becomes a key architect of your immune system and even your brain. These bacteria help with digestion, break down fiber, produce certain vitamins, support immunity, and regulate inflammation and create neurotransmitters like serotonin. And here's why the marketing is often misleading. First, not all probiotics are the same. They are strain-specific, meaning each strain does something different. The probiotic you buy may not help your symptoms. And lastly, most probiotic pills don't survive stomach acid long enough to make a difference. Some studies show over 90% of probiotic bacteria in supplements die before reaching the intestines. That means you're not getting what you paid for, even if the bottle is green and very expensive. What most people ignore are prebiotics. Most benefits people attribute to probiotics actually come from prebiotics. Prebiotics are special types of fiber that you cannot digest, but your gut bacteria need them. They are the food for your probiotics. Without prebiotics, probiotics can't survive. This is exactly why many people take probiotic pills for months and feel no difference. Because without the right diet, without the fiber, the fruits, the vegetables, there's nothing to feed the gut bacteria. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed our gut beautifully and perfect, but it was designed to thrive on real foods and not capsules and powders. Now here's something that's really fascinating for me: the gut-brain axis. Your gut has its own nervous system with over 100 million neurons. Some scientists call it the second brain. Your gut communicates constantly with your brain through the vagus nerve, immune signals, hormones, and even neurotransmitters made in the gut. Did you know, for example, that 90% of serotonin, the happiness hormone, is produced in the gut, not the brain? Or that certain gut bacteria help regulate cortisol, your main stress hormone? A gut imbalance can trigger anxiety, depression, brain fog, and poor sleep, and vice versa. Stress can disrupt digestion, cause bloating, and change your microbiome within hours. This connection is so strong that many people who think they have gut problems actually have stress problems, and many who think they have mental health problems actually have gut inflammation. A probiotic capsule cannot fix this, but lifestyle changes can. Our bodies and our microbiome evolved for a world very different from the one we're living in. Our lifestyle is often at odds with what we and our microbiome really need. First, there's the processed food problem. The standard diet is low in fiber and high in sugars and additives, which starves good bacteria and can damage the gut lining. Second, there's the hygiene and antibiotic paradox. While life-saving, overuse of antibiotics and excessive sanitization can drastically decrease our microbial diversity. You could say we have traded protection from pathogens for a loss of essential microbial partners. And third, there's the chronic stress cycle. Our constant busyness keeps us in fight or flight mode all the time, which suppresses digestion, alters gut function, and harms our microbial community, creating a cycle where stress hurts the gut and a hurt gut amplifies stress. So, what does work? Let's talk about natural prebiotic and probiotic foods. For prebiotics, the best foods to feed your gut bacteria are those high in fiber, like oats, garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, slightly green bananas, apples, beans, lentils, chickpeas, whole grains, chia seeds, and flax seeds. For natural probiotics, global tradition is our best guide. Fermented foods like German sauerkraut, Korean kimchi, yogurt, or kefir are pillars of almost every good culture for a reason. A Stanford study found that eating fermented foods increased microbiome diversity and reduced inflammation more effectively than just a high-fiber diet alone. These foods naturally contain live bacteria. Yogurt with live cultures, kefir, fermented pickles, sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, tempeh. No pills, no powders, it's just traditional foods humans have used and eaten for centuries. But health is not only about what we eat, but how we live. It's about the rhythm of our days. Let's start with stress because its impact is immediate. Even a single stressful day can alter the composition of your gut bacteria. When you're stuck in that fight or flight mode, your body diverts energy away from digestion and healing. That's why managing stress isn't just a mental health tip, it's a direct order to your gut to calm down and to function properly. For me, this is where faith and science meet beautifully. Practices like prayer and dhikr are profound forms of mindfulness that actively soothe the nervous system. But it can also be as simple as 5 minutes of deep breathing, writing down your worries in a journal, taking a walk in nature, or consciously reducing the constant stream of information by turning off your phone. These acts switch your body into rest and digest mode, which is the state where healing happens. Then there's sleep, which is non-negotiable. Just one night of poor or insufficient sleep can change your microbiome composition and increase inflammation. It's during deep sleep that your body repairs the gut lining and regulates the hormones that affect your hunger and gut balance. Prioritizing rest is one of the most direct ways you can support this inner ecosystem. Movement too is essential, but it doesn't have to be intense. Gentle, consistent movement like walking, stretching, or cycling stimulates digestion, helps move food through your system, and reduces systemic inflammation. Hydration is another pillar we often overlook. Water is crucial for maintaining the mucosal lining of your intestines and for supporting healthy bowel movements, which are a primary way your body removes waste and toxins. A well-hydrated body is a better environment for a balanced microbiome. And lastly, limiting sugar and ultra-processed foods might be the most important step. These substances feed the harmful bacteria and yeast in your gut, allowing them to outnumber the beneficial ones, and they directly contribute to gut inflammation. By choosing whole foods, you're essentially evicting the bad bacteria and making room for the good ones to thrive. These lifestyle habits work together. They create a circle of care where good sleep lowers stress. Lower stress improves digestion, better digestion supports your microbiome, and a healthy microbiome in turn improves your sleep and resilience to stress. It's a holistic system designed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala where every positive choice you make for your body echoes and amplifies in your gut and ultimately in your entire well-being. From an Islamic perspective, our bodies are a trust from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are responsible for caring for it with intention and with wisdom. The Prophet, peace be upon him, encouraged moderation, simple meals, and balance. Modern marketing sells us quick fixes, but our faith teaches us that true health comes from consistency, discipline, and natural living, not from shortcuts. So yes, green pills and green powders are everywhere. They promise health, balance, and healing. But the real greens that will heal us, inshallah, are vegetables, fruits, whole grains, fermented foods, and a natural lifestyle. Your gut doesn't need shortcuts. It needs nourishment, it needs fiber, it needs balance, and it needs care. And you already have everything you need to support it. That's it for today. Assalamu alaikum.